Hey guys, King of Games here, bringing you another video. Today I want to talk about a few things, mostly all concerning PvP. After checking out the levels for a while, most people have moved into the, inside DLC, they've moved into the 150 range and even parts of the main game. But, as an average, as I've been recording the levels, I find 120 is best for me, so I took 3 of my characters to 120. I have a 78, which will be 100 eventually. And I'll leave him at that in case things go back down. And I have a 55 just for being low level. So my level mainly right now with the Arcane Moonlight Sword build, I'll be mainly 120 when I PvP, as I decided. First thing I want to talk about after that is the disconnects, man. I hate, as you'll see in this video, this guy has a 3-to-1 advantage, and man, he's all fine and dandy for fighting and things like that. Till at the last minute, he found out what I was doing, which I love to do in this level, is to just lure him to these enemies and let him do the little ring that freezes them in place. Then burst him down real quick and finish him off. And I managed to get him to the back of the room. And once he figured out what I was up to, he disconnected despite the 3-to-1 advantage. But, why even bother, disconnecting, man, I don't know. I just wish it would go away as a whole. It's not good at all. And not too much I can say about that. I mean, it's just a silly thing to do, man. It's not going to kill you to lose a match. Might kill your progress and things like that, but I don't know, man. It's not the end of the world, especially with 2 other summons. I mean, you can probably work your way out of some of those situations, but if you lose, 3-to-1, it just means get a little better at the game, Not exactly invasions, but just play a little smarter, like don't follow me into a group of enemies or things like that, As an invader, I'm supposed to come to you, but I can't tell you how many people just, feel threatened by me being in the real, so they'll chase me wherever I want them to go, It's why my playstyle is mostly counter players. You see, I let people come to me, and, sadly, beneficial to me that the Arcane build lets me attack from a distance, so it supports my playstyle even more. But strangely enough, in the other Souls games, I never played any sort of magic or distance PvP, so it's all new to me. But Dark Souls 3, I might actually try a mage out first, even though I don't know. It just depends. Like if you can couple it with a moonlight sword, well, not necessarily a moonlight sword, but like the magic great swords from Dark Souls 2 and things like that from the Watcher. I don't know if it's the Watcher or the you know what I'm talking about though, the one you can buff with the magic, things like that, melee to support the magic. I'd be fine trying it out first. So next thing I want to talk about is healing. Ah, man. And like in this fight here, I mean, I know I can heal back and parry and all that, but I mean, it would have been better for me if he just accepted the loss. I mean, right now it's just every time I burst him down, he's burning through more healings, and since I'm a better player, I'm barely using any of mine, which, I don't know, man. Just, I guess for me, it just seems like a lot of extra work. Like, I don't like chasing you around to only delay the inevitable, or you hope to get lucky or something like that, just let it be for what it is. I mean, like this guy I think this is the video, I don't know. But like I was never in any real danger. I don't even think I heal. And, it's just frustrating to go at this guy, and as soon as he gets those heals, so I end up what is that, using the silence and blink just to get out, man, because this was like I don't know what it is about Kanehurst, but it's like my 10th healing match in a row. Now, granted, I'm not saying don't heal, do what you want to do. I just personally don't like it, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do or to get on my bandwagon and do what I do personally. I just can't stand the hills, man. It just like it's like it resets the battle unnecessarily. Like if it was like an arena or something like that, like I guess it to me it just promotes bad play. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to having like with these type of heals, like 3 to 5 vials would be fine with me. You know, I mean, it's just 20 is a bit much, makes it last a bit too long, and gives you too much of a chance to come back from your mistakes. You know, like my play style is all about studying the opponent, and the less they know about me, the better. But the longer the fights go on, the longer the chance of me making a mistake and you catching on to it and finishing me off, which I know Dark Souls fights are pretty long, but it was also more unpredictability to it due to different ways of parries, the different timing on the parry tools, even though I never parry, but the variance in you can switch the distance with any build due to bows and magic or what is that, miracles, things like that. So you could mix it up a lot, and you can also do things to catch people coming in like that. Also, the weapons and things did a crap ton more damage. So I don't really like healing. I don't care for it, and I don't think it should be around. But if it is around, I wouldn't mind it in small quantities, like 3 to 5 vials would be just perfect for me in case you do mess up, in case you do, you know, need blood bullets or the like or things like that. But I think that's pretty much it. Another thing I wanted to say about levels is there's a lot of confusion. I don't know one of my build videos about what I meant by it. I don't care what level people PvP at. In fact, I really don't care what levels I face at all. What I do care about is people that boost their levels knowing they're going into a PvP range of lower level PvP. It's like say you go up to 150 or 120 or something and you actively looking for PvP knowing that a meta is set at like 100, 120, something like that. Those are the people I can't tolerate, and I can tell those people usually by when I invade and they're just standing around waiting for invasions of low levels and things like that. It's just weird to me that you need that much of an advantage. But if you naturally PvP at 150, 200 max level, things like that, and you regularly want to fight people your level, man, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. But if you know, actively raise your level just so you can have a 30, 20, whatever, any type of advantage over lower ranked opponents, man, get the fuck out of here with that. But it's been King of Games, man. Talk to you guys later. That's all I got to say on the matter. You guys take it easy.